Welcome to Beyond the Shelf with Dave Feinlieb. This show is an open exploration of the people and process behind e-commerce. Through conversations with innovators in the space, we learn the stories of these leaders and their strategies for e-commerce success. We publish new episodes every Tuesday morning, so be sure to subscribe wherever you get your podcasts. And now, here's your host, Dave Feinlieb. We're back with another round of Beyond the Shelf Live, and this time we're coming to you from Shoptalk 2026. After the great feedback we've gotten from both guests and listeners from the Commerce Media Brand Summit series, we're excited to keep the momentum going with more quick, in-the-moment conversations from the floor. Shoptalk brings together some of the biggest names in retail, e-commerce, and digital marketing, and we had the chance to sit down with a range of leaders to get their take on what's happening right now and what's coming next. In this mini-series, you'll hear perspectives on everything from retail media and AI to creative, measurement, and the evolving customer journey. We hope you enjoy this next set of conversations. In this mini-sode, Dave speaks with Kiri Masters, founder of Retail Media Breakfast Club, about how retail media is evolving and what's coming next. Kiri shares why the industry is starting to move beyond sponsored product ads as the primary monetization model and how changes in the shopper journey, especially driven by AI, are forcing retailers to rethink where and how they create value. She also discusses the rapid pace of innovation in AI-powered shopping experiences and why many of today's experiments may not be the final state, but are important steps along the way. Here's Dave with Kiri Masters from Retail Media Breakfast Club.
All right, here with Kiri Masters at Shoptalk.
Thanks. Great to be here.
Great to see you.
Yesterday I had 2 Red Bulls. Today I've had about 3 coffees, so I'm
You're naturally energetic, so you got to be careful there.
This is me at my best.
All right, what are you seeing at the show?
So yesterday I did a Retail Rumble, which was a debate on stage, me versus Rachel Tipograph. And we debated whether retail media was good or bad for the customer shopping journey. So that was an interesting one.
And who won?
Me.
Okay. All right, great.
Good question.
We'll tune in for the next Rumble. I'm guessing we'll see
there'll be some clips of it.
Some clips about it. All right, perfect. Tell us about Retail Media Breakfast Club. You do an amazing thing where it's every day. I don't know how you do it.
It's Monday to Thursday, 4 days a week. I realized no one was reading or listening on a Friday, so I cut that one.
All right.
Kept it quiet.
Okay.
But yes, it is. There is so much going on in retail media. There is definitely enough to talk about every day.
Yeah.
And I still don't get through all of the announcements and trends and things going on, but it is a rich, the well never runs dry.
I love it. What did you see at the show that you're extra excited about?
You know, what I'm excited about is an evolution beyond sponsored product ads. Sponsored product ads are the obvious monetization method. But I think especially with a changing shopper journey due to AI-enabled shopping, even if we're talking just at the discovery and consideration stage, that means that the ad surfaces for on-site start to thin out a little bit.
Right.
So retailers really need to start thinking about what does that shorter shopping journey look like? How can they monetize that? How can they make that a really good experience and a build preference? So I think that we're going to see a new evolution in retail media because of that.
All right, more great content coming. No interview is complete without mention of AI. What are you seeing?
Well, look, we're kind of going back. For every step forward that we have with agentic shopping, we take at least one step backward. Here, yesterday, Sephora announced an app within ChatGPT. I'm hearing mixed things about how much of a great user experience those app-in apps are. That might not be the end state. It's
but a step on the journey.
It's moving so quickly. Exactly.
Yeah. Okay, great. Retail Media Breakfast Club, how can people find out more about it?
RetailMediaBreakfastClub.com on the website, on LinkedIn, or on the podcast networks.
All right, Kiri Masters at Shoptalk. Thanks for joining me at Beyond the Shelf Live.
Thank you, Dave.
All right, a pleasure.
That's it for this week's episode of Beyond the Shelf. If you enjoy the show, be sure to like, subscribe, and leave us a review. It really helps us grow. And feel free to share us with your colleagues so they too can hear weekly perspectives from the brightest minds in e-commerce. You can also check us out on LinkedIn, where we post clips from each episode, share Dave's takes on breaking industry news, and much more. Beyond the Shelf is a production of It's Rapid. Our host is Dave Feinlieb, and our producer is Jake Musiker. Thanks for listening, and we'll see you next time on Beyond the Shelf.